It's way too early for the fake. This that real game for real bros. No DECAFF, no cap. Welcome to Shogun Bros, no DECAFF. Live every weekday, 6:30 in the morning, Central Time. Did you hear what I said? Central Time. We talk dogs, bloodline building to yard work, from stud talk to the truth behind the pups. This ain't no highlight reel. It's how you really build legacy. Shogun Bros, no DECAFF. Pull up, pull up, handle yours. This ain't just content. It's culture. Welcome to the Cookout with Toyo, where family vibes meet front porch truth. No scripts, no filters, just heart, heat, and hot plates. Ooh. Step up with elevated perspective, with elevated game for grown men and women building mind, spirit, and vision. And men at work with pimps over simps. Choice. Real convos, no cap, all purpose for the men behind the mission. 3 shows, 1 network, all gas, no DECAFF. Put no creamer in my man. Look, Shogun Unlimited, man. Press play and get, man. Come on, press play, press play.
Hey, yo.
Hey, what's going down, man? It is Tuesday.
It's on and it's on, and I got to know now. What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. What I got going on, man? Man.
These brothers in here, bro.
Salute student for life with that 2-piece.
Yeah,
Pow,
man.
pow.
Tip, hey.
Hey.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Man, who else? Hard finish. What's going down, man?
Salute, man. Hey, hard finish, bro. I'm working on that, man. Don't worry about that, bro. I'm working on that because it's some things we're gonna talk about. Big A, I got some stuff I ain't talked to you about yet, man. But we gotta make some moves, man. Some activists, some true activists.
Sir. Yeah. And speaking of making moves, man, I gonna holler at you when I get a chance, man. Just crossed my mind, man. But yeah. JT, what's going on, bro? Yes, JT, sir.
Genetics rocking in the building. Hey,
Wifey in the building, man. Salute. Hanging in there with the kid, man. I know. But you're hanging in there with me. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Hey, just don't play no games. Still come here and say, hey, man, if you ain't a member, get one. Facts.
Hey, man, that's my number one fan, man. She stayed down by law, man. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. And I'd be humble, not pushing the membership, stuff like that, man. But look here, bro. I'm telling you right now, man, get out and lay down, bro. That's what it is, man. If you already a member, don't even worry about this. We're not talking to you. You already down with the team, you know what I'm saying? The t-shirt stuff, that's cool. We can do blah, man. But I talked to a brother yesterday, right? This brother, man, made me so proud, bro. And brother called me, say, man, Dre, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? He getting 2 puppies from me this year. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 puppies.
Not 1, but 2.
Brother said he done looked at the program so much, man. He ready to start his whole yard off the old yellow dog, man. So
man,
man. Yeah, like it's people bought it. I'm not trying to win you over, man. Like it's people that's bought into the program. They see it, and I'm gonna tell you the ones that've seen it. It's like the ones like us. Like they've seen other people's dogs, and then they see what we do, and they're like, okay, I want to try that. I want to try that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I've been driving this car to get 15 miles to a gallon. I want to see what a car to get 30 miles to a gallon look like. You know what I'm saying? Salute, bro.
Yeah, big time, man. You know that. But that's kind of like a dope. That's dope to be looking at it from the whole picture. Like it started from a thought, man, going through the whole process, and now we here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then my brother JT, know he got one coming off this too, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, he said nothing slick to a can of oil, man. So it feels good, man. It feels real good, real good. But yeah, Big A, what's the topic for today, bro?
Oh man, the topic for the day: the myth of the born protector. Why raising matters more. What you think about that, man?
Okay, all right. So you say why raising matters more.
Mhm.
Well, we're gonna cook on that today, y'all. But you gotta stay for the whole show to get that started, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is binge-worthy content. You know?
Yeah.
We can give you a little something, little season, you know what I'm saying? Tenderize, you know what I'm saying? Tenderize the chicken, you know what I'm saying? Get it ready for the grill, and then boom, you go to Toyo's.
Yeah.
Get your grilled chicken plate.
Oh, speaking of Toyo, I don't even know if I put the thing in the chat, man. God, I mean,
let me check. Okay. And nah, I'm gonna push.
I did. Yeah, I'll be juggling. I'll be doing too much, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, lean on me when you're not strong.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, man, that was that movie too. Yeah. What we got up here, man? Huh?
Dog of the month.
Yeah.
You get the dog of the week this time too, bro? Or can I send it to you?
Yeah, I got it. Man, come on, man. I'm ahead of the game. I am ahead of the game. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I also want to apologize, you Student for Life. My bad, bro. Your dog that you sent me last week, we're gonna be entering this dog of the week, bro. Because we're gonna make history. We're gonna make history again with your entries. So thank you. God bless and Godspeed on that, bro. You sent it to me via text, not the WhatsApp. But like, I was talking to Big A. I was talking to some of my other brothers, and they was like, "Man, look, like these guys who've been with us since day one, man. Some of them, they ain't got time to be like looking for a WhatsApp. They got your number. They text you directly. But like that's what the real one. Day ones got my number. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, what I'll end up doing is I'll end up dropping them in the WhatsApp on your behalf so that it's fair. You know what I'm saying? So that it's fair. So everybody can see it, because it looks like it's a bias or something. If I drop it, if they don't see the dog in the WhatsApp, it looks like it's a bias. But I got you, bro. Like I got you. I'll do that. Okay, Big A. Man. It's Mongo.
With the 2-piece, man, you know, week to week, you know. Oh, and MKM sitting there holding the spot down because he already sent his shots in for this week. So I think he trying to make a statement out here.
Yeah, he building a dynasty.
Man, salute to MKM,
if
man.
You try him, you going dynasty.
Yeah, man, that's what's happening, bro.
Yeah, man. See, it's because the brothers like y'all. I'm working on a new freestyle, man. It's called A Letter to the Game. Y'all ever heard that beat for the Biggie Smalls beat, A Letter to Big? It's gonna be called A Letter to the Game. And your boy Drake gonna drop that at some point. I'm still writing it, you know. First line, Dear Mr. John P. Colby. Start with that. Letter to the game. You know what I'm saying?
I see where you going with that. I see where you going.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, man. The free was good, big dog.
You gotta finish that one now.
Man.
And Student for Life, that is the Jadakiss song, but it's gonna be Dradakiss this time, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hey.
Dradakiss.
Yeah.
You can do the laugh, you can do the look.
Yeah, man. But let's see here, man. What else we got going on? Man.
MKM, let me tell you something, man. I gotta get a dog to you too, bro. Like, and I'm telling you right now, this one got to go through the crucible of the hog hunting thing, man. Like, look, let me tell y'all something else about my dog. If they don't make the cut, they don't make the cut. You know what I'm saying? But you stay right there in Oklahoma, bro. I got to get over there to you, bro. I got to get over there to you. You know what I'm saying? I come down and like I told you, I help you clean the yard and everything, man. Just take one of them and make it a hog dog for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because look, that's the last check mark I need to hit with these dogs before I consider myself completely removed from the status quo.
Yeah, man. And
go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Dirty Dog Kennels with a 5-piece. He's been very consistent, man. Tip. Hey,
Hey.
but look, Dirty Dog, let me do this for you, bro. Is there any way I can cash app you the $5 back to you, and you just get your membership for 5 months? Because that same $5, you can get a membership for 5 months, and that you know what I'm saying, like, and be in our members guild. Because you donate way too much funds to not be a member. You know what I'm saying? You donate way too much funds to not be a member, and I can like I said, I can cash app you that back, so you can, like, you know what I'm saying, you can just put it in a recurring fund. You know what I'm saying? Put it in a recurring fund.
Man, yes, sir. It helps us with the digital dog show, man. It helps, these are things that we trying to make bigger. And not only that, man, we're going to start doing the in-persons pretty soon, man. So y'all need to be ready for that, man.
Yeah. Because Dirty Dog, I don't think it's been a week since I've been seeing you in our chats that you ain't dropped the 5-piece, man. Like at this point, you would have paid for a membership for the next 2 years with our $1 membership.
Yeah. And then, man, you know what'll be dope, man?
What's up?
For our first show to honor South Bottom, man. That'd be hard, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be hard. But anyway, man, around the world, around the nation, man. Shows next to you, man. On the 17th and 18th, we got the Tri-State APBTC in New Jersey. Dirty Jersey, if you know, you know. So they got 3 confirmation shows, 2 weight pools at Salem County Fairgrounds in Woodstown, New Jersey. Please contact Maritza for further information. Now we're shooting out to the Rockies, man. Good old Midwest. On the 23rd and the 25th, we got the Bulldogs of the Rockies, Colorado. Bulldogs of the Rockies will host 3 confirmation shows, 2 weight pools, and 2 athletic events at Adams County Fairgrounds, Brighton, Colorado. Contact Sam or Jim for further information via the ADBA website. Coming up in Brazil, shout out to Brazil, the Abra Pit. Brazil will host 3 confirmation shows at Avenida Minofio, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? In Sierra, Brazil. It's in Sierra, Brazil. I can't read that stuff, man. Y'all got to go see that for yourself. And they got an email up there, man, abrapit@gmail.com for further information if anybody going down to Brazil. But shout out to Brazil, putting it down. I heard they got some good stuff down there, too. On the 31st, we got the Great Lakes PBC, Michigan. The Great Lakes PBC, Michigan will host 2 confirmation shows at Full Circle Farms in Holly, Michigan. Please contact Amanda for further details via the ADBA website. And that's what we got for May. We'll get to June probably next week when it get a little closer, man. Yes, sir.
Holly, Michigan ain't nothing but goddamn 4 hours.
You know how the Midwest be, everything kind of close but not close.
No, that's the East Coast. That's that New Hampshire, Vermont, DC,
Rhode
Island.
I'm talking about Detroit, like what? From St. Louis, maybe I think like a little over 8 hours. That ain't bad. If you was in North Carolina, that's like driving up to the tri-state, Chicago like 4 hours. Indianapolis like 5.5. You know what I'm saying? It's like Kansas City like 4.5. I mean, the Midwest is. I mean, it's just depending where you at. You in Chicago, you right next to the Great Lakes, Milwaukee, all that stuff, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You stay in Indiana. You work in Illinois. You know what I'm saying? But okay. But yeah, before I get it, let's get back to it, man. What else we got going on? Should we jump into the subject of the day, man?
No, hold that thought, Big man, hold that thought.
Yeah,
man, look, I got, man, look, something to grind my gears, man, and I seen it. That's why you gotta stay on Facebook at night, bro. You just like this is why you gotta stay on Facebook at night, man. When you roll over, don't never check the time on your phone, man. Set an alarm.
Oh, right before you go to sleep. Oh
yeah,
man.
Look here, bro. Okay. So I'm scrolling through Facebook, right? And it's a couple of people that call themselves G checking me. And I seen something, man. And this, man, shout out to Titan Kennels, man. I called him out last week, man. They ain't responded. I called him out for the May Digital Dog Show, right? But look, it's at least 4 kennels that have called me right around the time I released that list. You know what I'm saying? They called me, and they know who they are. They need to hear this message, man. Because they funny. They funny, bro. So I finally see their names pop up on Facebook. So I click on their kennel page. One of them say 10 years plus in the game. One of them say over 20 years in the game. One of them says over 20 years in the game. And one of them says over a decade in the game. So let me tell you something from a military standpoint. When somebody tells you we have over 3,000 or we did it in under 24 hours, we take the under or the over off of there. You did it in 24 hours. Yeah. Like or exact numbers. We did it in 23 hours and 59 minutes. You did it under 24 hours. How far under 24 hours did you do it in? Did you do it in 1 minute? Was it, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we're very direct when it comes to numbers because that's how we that's how our records are built. That's how you promote, you know. So I told y'all the other day when I got pissed off at Titan Kennels that I have over 22 years touching and working with these dogs, right? Bro, it's people that are calling me out and I'm letting them do it because I'm like, okay, like they probably got 30, 40 years in, you know what I'm saying? They probably got a lifetime in. And they got less time in than me and got the nerve to call me and call themselves G-checking me, bro. Bro, yeah, like I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, like stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. like literally, okay, it's certain people they ask questions and I'm like, okay, like they're my senior in the game, but like time is nothing. I'm gonna give you an example. This niggas is 25 right now, don't got a high school diploma. This niggas is 55, don't got a high school diploma. I'm not saying they're not smart enough to get one. I'm just saying they didn't put in all the work they needed to put in the first 18 years of their life. Okay, everybody gets their education differently, bro. And I'm telling you right now, I got 22 years and I was applying myself the whole 22 years. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what your 20 years look like. Your 10 years could be equivalent to somebody else's 30 years. I don't know, but I'm telling you right now, the ones that was calling themselves G-checking me, I ain't seen it. Yeah. They still buying dogs from other people. I ain't seen it.
Yeah. Man, where Toyo up here yet, man? Where Toyo at? He here?
Nah, he ain't here yet, Big A. But rant over here. I just want to put that out there, man. Like, bro, like if you ain't got 25 plus, man, like don't try to G-check me on time in. If you ain't got 25 plus, don't try to G-check me on time in. Like just G-check me because you know something and it works. And it works. And at that point, we both work and we still build and we still learning, right? But like you can't call me and say you got 10 years plus and think that matters to me, bro. Like you know what matters with something like that, man? You can eat a dick. How about that? That matters.
Well, I mean, to be honest, man, I look at it like this, bro. And that's why I don't even try to get into all of that stuff, man. I try to look at things at face value and see what I can take from it. But most of these boys out here, man, like I look at it like this, bro. Your reputation kind of precedes yourself. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to tell you what experience I have in the game. I should be able to show you, in FaceTime, like in real time, just handling certain situations, you should be able to see. But for the most part, I think your reputation precedes yourself. If you have to tell somebody about yourself, you kind of lost the purpose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unless you're actually building with somebody, you know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to prove yourself to somebody and you have to explain yourself, you kind of lost the purpose,
Yeah. Facts. Big facts.
Yeah. So I try not to get into nothing.
Big see you right, bro. Also, man, like sometimes y'all, like I be trying to keep these shows on track, man. Big A does a phenomenal job, man. But hey, certain things I be just be triggered, bro. And I've been seeing a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've been quiet about it, man. I'm not about to do no drama either, man. That's why I ain't say no names. If the shoe fits, wear it. You know what I'm saying? The shoe fits, wear it, and that's it.
Hey, but the good thing is though, like, are they calling you out like for the Digital Dog Show, or they just trying to talk trash?
no, these specific kennels, after the list came out, when the list came out, they called me like, I got 20 something years in the game, man. This person should have been recognized, that person. And everybody they mentioned on their list got less time in than me. I'm like, bro, they're a legend to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but if they doing that, at least, you know what I'm saying, showcase something. You know, if you gonna talk trash, bring your dog out. We'll listen there. You got my attention now, you know. Yeah. But hey, I don't know.
I think the frustration comes from, I'm thinking this person is like J-Bo or Schoolboy or Fat Bill.
Big
you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking the person got that kind of time in and that kind of experience, you know, to even think it's okay to call me out in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, I just want to call you and reach out to you, bro. You could have put that in the chat. We could have discussed that live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna blast you live, typically, unless you're just super disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? We done had a dude come on here on a Sunday live, spew racist, hateful stuff, disrespect to everybody. My white brothers, my black brothers, my Hispanic brothers. He came on here just trying to destroy our community, right? And I pray for that brother live. You know what I'm saying? Those of y'all who really rock with me, y'all was there for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not here to cause trauma, but at the same time, we're not gonna not tell the truth because it hurt people's feelings either. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. You know, definitely ain't tiptoeing.
Yeah, but Big A, I'm I ate up 10 minutes of the show with that. Can we please get this train back on course?
Yeah, the story. Yeah, quick story time. Dre said, "Hey, I'm about to go on a rant. Going 5-minute rant." I'm thinking to myself like, okay, cool. Don't tell me, surprise me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be just as surprised as the chat. You know, but yeah, man, I got a couple questions for y'all, man. You know, going into today's show, you know, do you think protection instincts are taught or are they born in the dog? And what's the hardest part about, raising a dog for protection work? Yeah, so let's get into the Bushido code of the day, which is Chu-G, which represents loyalty and righteousness. Those are key traits for working dogs. A loyal dog will protect without hesitation and with honor, but this loyalty must be cultivated over time through positive experiences, trust building, and proper leadership. Bushido code of the day: a warrior's honor is more important than life itself. A warrior's honor is more important than life itself. So, you know, yes, sir. Yeah, man, that's the quote of the day, man.
Death before dishonor.
Hey, you know what it is, man. Yeah.
RBG Long, what's happening, brother?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, RBG, salute big dog.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
This dog be thinking he's supposed to get worked every morning at 7 a.m.
Well, I mean, if you work them every day around that time, then naturally.
I'm sitting there saying it like it's
Yeah, don't get up and work them like 5, 6, 7 days in a row at the same time, and then he get up, he gonna be looking for it. Hey, you notice if you feed the dog at the same time, shoot,
bruh,
that dog coming to you at that time looking for you, like, hey man, what's going on, bro?
Bruh, I got one that don't care.
Yeah.
And then I got one that's gonna sit there and let you know he hungry.
Hey man, a dog has better sense of time than a human does. Like, they be like spot on the right moment, you know?
Yeah. You look at that stove clock, you be like, damn.
Yeah, what you got to say, Dre?
I'm talking about RBG. RBG literally took the thought out of my head, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the answer, he's referring to the question today.
Uh-huh.
He said, some dogs are born with it, and some you have to bring out the best of them. Man, let me tell you something.
Yep.
That's exactly how I feel about it, man. Exactly how I feel about it. And I'm gonna give you two examples real quick and shut up again. So look. Okay. First example: puppy's born, you raise it, you love it, it does it naturally. That's nature. That's nature. Second one is dog is born with high aptitude. He's very smart. He can learn anything you put at him. You know what I'm saying? You teach him anything because he's just that willing to learn and food driven or prey driven or however you drive him. He has the qualities to just learn anything. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like MJ versus Kobe. Both of them work hard. Right? But MJ was just kind of natural. But Kobe was like, okay, see MJ and everything he do, I'm gonna teach myself how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Nature versus nurture. You know what I'm saying? Nature versus nurture, bro.
Yes, sir.
And depending on how you work them, they both are very, very effective.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. So, and I, you know, when it comes to that, man, like I've experienced it a little bit myself, because my first dog was a German Shepherd, and for those that don't know, I'm a military brat, so to speak, and we were overseas, and they have like a program for military working dogs, and these dogs fit a number of different jobs or whatever for the military. And the program they give you pups, or give a family a pup to raise until it's 6 months. And usually the people that they put it with are have some level of obedience training and going through the process or whatever. It's a program that they have, and some dogs make the cut and some dogs don't. And the dog that we had was one of the dogs that didn't make the cut. So it's and that was a good dog too, and it was a good dog, but it didn't meet their criteria. And what I notice is a lot of those dogs they have levels of expectations at certain ages. And if the dog doesn't meet that level of expectation at a certain age, it's discarded with the quickness. And that doesn't mean that that dog could turn out to be a great dog in that field, but it didn't meet their strict criteria. It's like I said, I heard somebody say it, when it comes to like the actual job of protection dog, of a protection dog, it's the 1% of the 1%. What do you feel about that, Dre?
Oh, say that again, bro.
I said, I heard somebody say, it was I think a police trainer or military working dog trainer. It was via social media, but he said, the protection dogs is, the 1% of the 1%, when it comes to the actual job of a protection dog. What do you feel about that?
I think it's a bunch of BS, man.
You think so?
Yeah, the first time I heard it, man, I was like, okay, man, cool. Like, he caught me. Sometimes people catch you with information, man, and like at surface level, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you start chewing some food, like, okay, its flavor is real good, but the texture bad, so you start chewing the texture bad on it, you know what I'm saying? Let me break it down for you, man. Like from a militant perspective, right?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of men that could do the fighting side of the military. They could fight, they could defend themselves, they could take out a lot of enemies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make them a soldier?
No.
Okay. So for example, every protection dog has to be able to bite somebody, right? But
right.
So what level of training is needed? Like there's families that you can't mess with them. Like you're gonna have to get a real serious force to go in and mess with them. They protected. Mob, gangs, whatever. And I look at protection dogs the same way. I would say that probably 25 to 40% of dogs are a protection dog in some matter. And the reason I say that is they're going to bite somebody that's supposed to get bit. As far as training them to out and to go bite whenever you want them to, that's the intellect level of the person. So that has nothing to do with the percentage of dogs that are eligible to do that. How many people know how to do that, right? But how many of y'all that had a dog that somebody came over to your house that you wanted the dog to bite anyways, and the dog was barking and growling or bit? You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about protection versus the people with the ability to bring it out of a dog, yeah, I would say it's 1% of people that can do that. But if only 1% of people is touching these dogs, you would never get protection dogs out to the world. That's like saying 1% of people only serve in the military. Okay, why is that guns?
I got a perfect example. I have a perfect example, Dre. And I sent you the video the other day. I can't bring it up right now, man. What kind of dog is that I sent you the other day, bro?
Oh, the Chihuahua. Yeah, the Chihuahua.
That was a Chihuahua?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I got a video of a Chihuahua doing some real live protection work.
Yeah.
I have a video of a Chihuahua.
I think I know the same video, bro. It's the Doberman color.
Yes.
That little joker.
Man,
yes,
listen.
Bro.
Listen, bro. I have a video of a
Chihuahua going crazy,
doing some real live protection work.
I'm talking about wait, call, stiff, sit there. What's up? What you want to do? Release me. Let me get him.
Listen, and what I'm trying to say. So, and this is where and I'm glad you touching on that, Drake, because it's like, because so that dog can do the work. But I mean, it can complete the job, but it can't do the work. Like in a reality situation. It is not a man stopper. It probably can stop a child that's like, you know what I'm saying, an infant child, like maybe your son. You know what I'm saying? And the way your son is, he'll probably terrorize that dog. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a as far as the training level, yes, I sincerely believe, yes, you can do that with a bunch of dogs. But when you start talking about completing the task under stress, you know what I'm saying, with all the elements involved in it, you know, the distractions and all of that, and still being able to complete the task at the top tier, I believe it's the 1% of the 1%. That's just the way I look at it, you know.
Yeah, this dog's name is Ludwig.
Oh, you got him up there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I'm not going to lie, man. That is a bad dog.
Yeah,
that dog is a bad. Hey, man.
For his breed, he is clearly above the rest.
Above the 1% of the 1%.
But I would say now, honestly, with Chihuahua, I would say the majority of them will bite. It's to do the other stuff. That's the trick with Chihuahuas. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the protection side ain't the problem with them. It's the off switch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's the complete opposite of the American Pit Bull Terrier. Most of them ain't trying to bite you. You know what I'm saying? Most of them are not trying to bite you or harm you, even though they can. You know what I mean? So it's can you teach them when it's okay to use something that they're not predisposed to do naturally? Can you do that? You know, but that goes for the person. It ain't got nothing to do with the dog. So once again, I think 25 to 40% can do it. Yeah. And I think you'll find a bigger percentage than that if more people were educated on how to get it done, like lawfully and safely. You know, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Aaron. When it comes to protection work, everybody thinks you buy a sleeve and put a video out and that makes you a protection dog. That is the stupidest thing I ever heard. And I see all the time. I see inexperienced people with sleeves on all the time. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, before I ever touched the sleeve, I was certified on the sleeve. Before I ever touched one, certified. I got somebody. I watched somebody how to properly do it, how to properly engage the dog, not to compress their spine, how to take the fall if I need to fall, how to skeeve if I need to skeeve. You know, these are terms and stuff. I'm like, you don't have to know them, but you got to be able to do it. I don't care if you know the terms, definitions, none of that. Can you do it? Are you gonna crush my dog's spine? My dog will have back issues later on in life because when you catch him, you're thrusting your arm into his mouth because you don't want to take the jar. So you take the jar from that dog, you know. And I see a lot of brothers they get the sleeve and the baton, and they all of a sudden they're canine trainers now. Man, that's fine. But just realize that there's second and third order effects to that, bro.
Yeah, man, you had corrected me on that before, man. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. There's a reason why. If you look at most decoys either solid dudes, they country corn fed solid, or they really fit, really fit dudes. You don't see a lot of decoys that are not athletic because you're pretty much a stunt man. Yeah. You're pretty much a stunt man. You're gonna fall. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna get bit sometimes. It's gonna hurt. You might even get bit in the wrong place sometimes. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. It's gonna hurt. Man up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You'll find out how game you are. You put on that suit a couple times. Man. Y'all was talking about the gorillas yesterday with Toyo. Man,
Yeah,
100,
what's
100,
up?
100 Bulldogs against the Gorilla's out of there, bro.
Yeah, but check this out. 100 thinking men. 100 thinking men. We are the top of the food chain on this planet Earth. You got me messed up. You think one gorilla gonna take out 100 men?
Okay,
I understand you.
Hey, I got one thing to say.
Huh?
100 men couldn't take out a slave master. So what you think?
let me explain something to you. That's not men. Those are slaves. That's what makes you a slave, is you're enslaved. Men are free. Men live free.
Now, it was some of them that they had to kill now that they couldn't leave in the house. No.
Like I said, you live free or you die hard. That's freedom. Okay, let me explain something to you. The reason why 100 people can be kept in captivity or can't defeat a gorilla is because they cannot come on one accord. Adults can come onto an accord whether they agree with each other or not. They see the purpose behind it. That's why Tupac had on his stomach 100 men, because even the song Toto Africa, they say there's nothing that 100 men or more cannot do. 100 men in agreement on a topic can do anything. But you'll never see 100 men agree, because there's people, there's COINTELPRO, there's people that are set out to ensure that we cannot unify. Because if we unify, we don't need a government.
And y'all gonna stick with no weapons. They can't think of no
right
type
of 100 thinking men. Yeah, I think it could.
No weapon. They can't.
I'm telling you, God on the truth, bro. I'm telling you, God on the truth. With five men in agreement that have decided they're gonna accomplish that task, I think 5 men can take down a gorilla, bro. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not
5
kidding.
men decide to sacrifice their life for the other 95 men. Then
okay,
of course.
Let me tell you how I'm thinking, because I see MKM put it in the chat yesterday. Okay, first of all, if you go in there in agreement, you know we're not overpowering this gorilla. So what's the first thing you got to take out with this gorilla?
His eyes.
His eyes. There we go. Okay, now we're in the same accord. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna get his.
I am Supreme Excellence now.
You come in, take out his eyes. We know we can't beat him straight up. We gotta blind him. But you gotta be thinking. You gotta be working.
Torso gonna be. You could blind him, but whoever blind him, they torso probably gonna look like a half a domino.
That's why. Listen to what I said. You gotta come up from behind. You gotta gouge his eyes out. Okay, you got to. Somebody gonna take the L, but you got to. This is how men think. We're not thinking about my survival. We're thinking about the team survival. I didn't join the military because I expect to survive every campaign I go into. We're gonna lose somebody, but if your sacrifice is for the greater good, then it makes life worth living.
Yeah.
All right. What's next after the eyes?
It don't matter. He can't see you. You got time to go get a weapon now.
I mean, you gotta hit that motherfucker pretty hard, or hit him in the throat, or hit him in the. I mean, you gotta try and get into that skin.
I like what MKM said. MKM said he going for the gusto. He reaching straight down his throat.
But see, that's the thing, though. MKM a real hog hunter, man. So he know, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, talk to them boys that be wrestling them alligators, man. What's the name? Who used to play for Miami, man? The linebacker. I forgot his name. He be on that talk show, man. He was saying, he was like, man, shoot, me and my homeboy, we be taking alligators and stuff. And he said, I had to jump on the head. He said, if my homeboy doesn't grab the legs, when I jump on the head, I'm dead. He gonna death roll. He gonna throw you off and eat you up. Yeah. He said, I'm dead. He said, man, so, you know, as far as us taking it on an alligator, whatever, we do it all the time. It's no problem. So he's like, man, if it was 100 men versus a gorilla, he said he's the first one going in. If it's depending on who he has with him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, man, but I know for a fact 100 thinking men with a thought process that, like you said, that can work together, man, that gorilla's done, man. You talk about 100 thinking men, and we got gorillas in the zoo.
Yeah, but he only got 4 limbs and no claws.
Yep.
With 100 men, you everybody get 3 of y'all on each arm. Man, come on, man.
Man, look, go to Africa. Go right now. You still got tribesmen walking down on lions and man, you know, and all types of stuff, bro.
Yeah, I gotta show you something about that, man. Cause this is crazy.
Whoa.
There's this African dude.
Yeah.
He's walking down the street. I think I sent this video to you too, Big A. He walking down the street and he just got a stick and the lion come out.
Oh, you went out.
Hold on, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah. Say it again.
It's this African dude walking down the street, right? And it's the lion that walks out on him, and all he got is a stick. He by himself. This man, bro, you can tell he like, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, I ain't got time for it. And he scares the lion off, bro. Like, legit, you know what I'm saying? Like, legit scares, like, the lion, like, nah, like, the fact that you stood up to me says I probably shouldn't be messing with you.
Yeah. And then on top of that, let's go ask some of them boys down in the Congo. I bet you say, look, me and my homeboy gonna take one right now. You know what I'm saying?
They're the same motherfuckers that's protecting them. They'd be the ones that take them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't pull up the video, but here's if you search man scares away lion, it's right.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah, I saw that.
That dude was walking with a stick. That lion came out of the bush on him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was hunting him, and that man was like, "Go ahead, bro. Go ahead."
Yeah.
But hey, that's hard, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And you know he meant it, man, because you can sense fear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Hemi said, okay, man, the numbers getting lower. Let them go, Hemi. Hey, we ain't chasing nobody. Let them go.
Yeah.
Let them go.
Yeah.
You here, you know what I'm saying? The real family is here, man. You know what I mean? Hey, but I appreciate that, though. And y'all see that? Not only does Hemi have his wrench, Hemi got that membership. The members going to stay. Man. They pay it. They going to stay. Man. They here for us. You know what I mean? Hey, man, Hemi, I appreciate it. Hemi said, I blame Drake.
Man.
Yeah, man. I guess certain people don't like it when I get excited. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Yeah. It's cool when other people do it, man. But Drake got to be calm the whole time, man. Drake got to be straight the whole time. That's what Drake got to do. Yeah, man. Salute to all y'all brothers, the real ones, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man.
Nah, this shit be, man.
What's up?
Everybody ain't gonna. Nah, never mind. What's the next subject, man?
Oh, we was cooking on this protection, man. You know, so yeah, so you know, what meets your criteria in the basics of what you would see in a protection dog or protection as far as choosing a protection dog under 6 months?
Man, look, okay.
To make you know what I'm saying? Just the basic qualities to be like, okay, this one is, I'll take this one and, you know, work with this one.
All right. So two things. If they show a drive for obedience, that's one. The number one thing is they gotta show a drive for obedience. Number two is after showing a drive for obedience, they have to show a want to work, to do tug work. They have to want to tug. If I got those two things, I for what I need to use a dog for, I can make a basic protection dog. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. All the other stuff don't matter. Spring, pole, flip, it doesn't matter. Like, it helps. It helps. It gives me fun things to do with my dog. And yeah, man. But like, look. If this dog is sit, stay, recall, you know what I'm saying, and do all those things, man, and he'll bite, or if I know he's going to bite when I tell him to bite, even if it's just a tug, I can transfer that to whatever I want him to bite. Mm-hmm. It's not even protection work at that point. I just turn everything that I want into a toy, and everything I don't want into a toy, not into a toy. Like if I go out there right now and throw a shoe, if I throw a shoe at Saki, he's not gonna bite the shoe. He's been taught that's not appropriate to bite.
Yeah.
If I go out there and throw a rag at Saki, he's going to shred it. Yeah. Because he's been taught that that's okay to bite. Yeah. If I go out there with a child or a person that's being respectful, he's been taught that image of a respectful person is not okay to bite. Yeah. If you raise your voice in my proximity, you're gonna get bit because he doesn't view you as a threat. You're a toy. Mm-hmm. I've converted the human anatomy to a toy, but only when it's loud and obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? So all the stuff that makes the video go viral, chick out here acting ghetto, brother out here acting ghetto, raising his voice, throwing his hands around. That's how I teach my dog. That's what I teach my dog. It's okay to bite. Because typically in a situation where I'm gonna need my dog to bite, the person acting, it's not a lot of calm people. A lot of times if a person is calm, they was gonna get you anyways. You know what I'm saying? Because they done thought about this, they got a gun, whatever, they're gonna sneak you. They're gonna get you anyways, right?
Yeah.
But that's not, I don't get into it with other calm people. It's always that person is trying to beat on their chest, and I just happen to be the target of their affection for that day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was at the where was I at with my mom? Man, we was at we was at the hospital. It was the day after Christmas, man.
Yeah.
We was at the hospital the day after Christmas, right? And this makes me so mad because, like, let me explain something to y'all. Man, I don't care how you feel about this, but it's black people and it's niggas. All right?
Yeah.
And we not the same. All right? And niggas is not a color. Niggas is a mentality. It's a mentality. All right? And I know people will be like, why would you say that word, Dre? I can't believe you said that word. I don't curse no more, but I'm keeping it real. Okay. Mm-hmm. So my mother and I, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, we was raised in an environment, we understand that there's like, okay, there's people who understand that their behavior represents not just them and their household, but it represents their culture. Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's polite in Asia, no matter what kind of Asian you are, to bow. A lot of Asians practice to bow. It's not that's not a race thing, it's a cultural thing. Yeah. Okay. So we're in the hospital, and this is how niggas act. When a nigga cut up, they expect other niggas to cut up with them without even knowing why they cutting up.
Yeah.
There's a trail ride, and I'm gonna tie back to my story with my mom. There's a trail ride where everybody starts running, but nobody knows what it is. You don't hear a gunshot. There's no catalyst. If I can't see why I'm running, I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I can't see, if I can't see why I'm running, I don't know where I'm. I could be running right to the danger. There's nothing niggas do. Niggas will run to a fight. Yeah. You don't know where the crowd is going. You just in the crowd. That's niggas. Okay, so look. We get to the hospital. My mom is having a heart problem. My mom has a pacer, right? So we're in the hospital. My mom can't be excited. I'm in there. They give her the glycerin pills or whatever. So I'm in there. I'm chilling, right? You know, so I'm chilling. Woo woo. This lady come in there. Come in on the stretcher, cussing at the paramedics from the stretcher. I'm like, okay. I don't know what life-altering issue you have right now, but these people about to sedate you. There's nothing you can do about what they're about to do to you, and you done pissed them off. With
your life in their hands.
With your life in their hands. There's another reason why I don't hang around niggas. If you've ever gone to a restaurant at the drive-thru, and if you do this in my car, you get out the car and you going inside and get food. Yeah. Real talk. I was riding. with my homies, man. This is when I was young. Riding with my homies. And we get to the drive-thru, and they are roasting the chick on the mic, on the speaker or whatever. They roasting her, they cat calling her. I'm like, bro, there is no way I'm eating any of the food. There's no way I'm eating any of the food is going in this bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, man, I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will put you in a situation to get effed up off their mess. They're not thinking about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody else. And if she did spit in my food, now I gotta react. Or I gotta choose to do the mature thing and say, hey, I'm not gonna surround myself with people that put me in these situations. Yeah. You know
I always pretty much went out by myself, man. You know, because going, even when I would, go to the clubs and all that stuff, man, because I ain't want my drama catching up to anybody and they drama catching up to me, and I know how to maneuver. So I be in, I can, see my homeboys or whatever, but keep my distance and, keep keep the kid out of trouble, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sheep mentality, man. Oh, man, don't even get me started on that, bro. Because, hey, see, through the life, you getting into my Samurai K9 stage, what we're gonna talk about over there. But speaking of protection, since we're on protection, man, Big A, you asked me the qualities. That whole rant came from you asking me the qualities of what are the things I look for in a protection puppy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Question. I'm speaking from my heart this morning, y'all. And if the N-word offends you, you probably shouldn't listen to my music, because all of my songs have some form of person or the N-word in there. So like, I assumed you understood, like, the use of it is depending on the intent behind it. Can either be for malice or for a sentence enhancer. Man. If it offends you, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be offensive. I just want to be real, because that's the most authentic way I can tell you how I felt.
Man, all I can say is in about 4 years from now, you're gonna see the turn up Drake. You gonna see the turn up Drake. Yeah.
But it'd be all good, because I'll tell you right now, like I was talking to the brother yesterday that's getting the puppy off this Saki kamikaze litter. I was like, bro, if I really deal with you, man, you can't do nothing wrong. And if you do, we'll handle it like adults. You know what I'm saying? You call me, we'll talk in person, whoop. Even down to like delivering the puppies, I want to hand the puppy to, I don't care if you live in New Jersey or North Carolina or Virginia, or, if you get the puppy, I want to hand deliver it to you. I think that's a stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? But it puts a stamp on it. Look me in my eyes when I hand you this puppy, because I believe in this. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that you are pushing our agenda forward by direct action. So yeah, student for life, man. Well, once these puppies drop, man, the other brother, he's in North Carolina. So what I be doing is I be flying y'all some puppy in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Probably stay with my sister overnight, dropping his off, and then coming to drop yours off, man. So we'll get in the back chat and talk about the details, everything. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'll be taking 2 weeks off of work once the puppies drop. Once they're ready to go to their different homes, I'll be driving a couple of them to Texas, and I'll be hand delivering these puppies to their owners. We do our own transport. We have Silk Road Transporting Company. Like literally everything I've created because I've dealt with other people's businesses, and I hate their business. I hate their customer service, or I hate how the business operates, or the price just ain't right, or the price is not my price range. Yeah,
man.
Yeah, and I'm not saying their prices ain't the right price. I'm saying I can't afford their price. I'm the broke. I'll be the brokey. You know what I'm saying? Brokey.
Well, sometimes. I mean, sometimes it's not necessarily about the price, man. Sometimes, they charging the price and the quality ain't matching the price,
But I'm speaking as the devil's advocate on that one, Big A. Because what you're saying is real. And most of the time that's the case. But there's some people that charge a certain price, man, and like they can explain to you why they mark up so the way they are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those people never get love, man. As a small business owner, man, I'm not trying to take those people out. They got their prices because they got the Ginsu of the blade. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. So salute to those brothers, man.
Yeah, man. That's what's up.
Hey, Tip said sometimes it's price gouging at its finest, anyways. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, but I never. You were saying something the other day about negotiating. Via certain deals and whatnot. In some cases, I don't try to negotiate at all. If they say something that is just it doesn't fit at all, I just say, you know what, I'm good. You got it. It ain't even worth going back and forth. But some people you can tell their intentions aren't pure. You know what I'm saying? It's not so. Sometimes it's not even worth a negotiation. It's some, and then like you were saying, respecting somebody's price. So especially like, somebody said, hey, I need this for this dog. And I felt the dog wasn't worth it, or I felt the dog was worth it. Let's say I didn't feel the dog was worth it, and I felt he was overshooting his shot. And depending on him, how I felt about him, I wouldn't disrespect his offer. I wouldn't disrespect him. I would just politely say I'm good, because I wouldn't want to deal with that type of issue moving forward. You know what I'm saying? If we start, like, a lot of us don't pay attention to the BS signs that's right in front of your face. If they BS to begin with, don't expect it to be all good down the line. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like certain deals, and when certain people say certain prices, I'm either gonna respect it or I'm gonna reject it, but I'm not gonna be disrespectful with it. I just move around. It's less energy wasted, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
right. Y'all respect the price range of 2,000 and under.
Yeah, I mean, even if they like, okay, let's just say the dude was asking for, I don't know, $8,000 for this dog, and that's a far-fetched number. That's an investment, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's a down payment on whatever, man. Like, so if he asking for $8,000 on this dog, first of all, you like, why? You know what I'm saying? Okay, if you want that for that money, you know what I'm saying? Just for example, Toyo said he wants $17,000 for it. I respect that. I know what he talking about. I understand exactly what he talking about. Now, if I was going to buy a dog from Toyo and I did not know him, and I knew what he was talking about, and I felt that I was going to buy that dog, I would have bought it. If Toyo said that, and I'm like, man, that's too far fetched for me, or whatever. Then obviously, first of all, it's out of my price range. First of all, I might not want that type of investment of the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? So I probably need to look another way. But I know Toyo's solid. But I'm just speaking in general, just imagine dealing with somebody you don't know, and they talking a number like that. You gonna cuss them out? You know what I'm saying? Go through the whole. You got it, partner.
You gotta respect, like you said.
You gotta respect it, and then if it was your dog and you asking for that price, you know what I'm saying? You know what you put into it. So I'm not gonna knock somebody for asking whatever they asking for their dog. It's just, do I want to deal with that situation moving forward or not?
And see, that's why. What's up?
Go ahead.
All right, so I look at business like schools. The schools is the biggest business in the world, man. Like, right. You get hundreds of thousands of students a year. Take out $200,000 student loans, right? Every year. Yes. To make themselves more promotable, right? Okay, so I look at it like this, right? Who gets the biggest breaks on school?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking. Who gets the biggest breaks on school?
In-states and foreigners.
In-states and foreigners, but what kind of grades they gotta have?
Oh, they gotta have above average. They gotta be
they already gotta show themselves to be worthy. They gotta show themselves to be worthy. Okay. So when I'm looking at a prospective client, right, to get a dog, if I know you're gonna take my dog to the next level, you're not paying the same price as somebody who's trying to skip the line.
What I'm saying, because
it's the investment is not in the money. The investment is in the person.
Yeah,
the investment is in the person, that relationship.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on, Big A. One more.
My bad.
These niggas now walking around screaming. They got old yellow dogs, right? And don't do nothing with them like the old yellow dogs do. But they use my name to sell dogs, and I seen it. I seen it. I ain't said no names. But I'm like, bro, it's okay. Like, so you know what I'm saying? You abandoned the term pit bull. These old yellow dogs. Williams old yellow dogs. You know what I mean? Okay.
Did you put it in all caps like
okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know, mind you, they bred up, but there's a criteria to be old yellow dog, just like being a game dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In theory, it has all the intangibles to be an old yellow dog. But is it old yellow dog? Is it? Has it shown conformationally sound? Has it shown all 5 of the required obedience standards? You know what I'm saying? Will it work vigorously on all tasks that it's set to?
Yeah.
And will it protect? Will it, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that you can get Nike from Nike outlet. You get Nike from TJ Maxx. That's all I'm saying. I'm leaving it at that.
Yeah, man. And like I said, Toyo asking for 17 for somebody you don't know, and I forgot who asked him the other day for a puppy. He's like, man, dog, I wouldn't even charge you. I would give you a dog. He said, I would give you a dog. You know what I'm saying?
And then have me out here telling motherfucker get $25,000 now. Shit, you must not know what the fuck is.
But that's what you supposed to do. And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie. This is why I'm like, because these puppies I'm letting go. They're all wanting people for sample packs. They just paying for the transport. Because I believe in this, man. I believe I learned this from the old school dope dealers. If you really got that drop and you put it out there, man, and then first couple people get it,
sell itself.
They sell itself. And you know what I'm saying? If you don't believe it about your dog, why are you selling it for money anyways?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm putting the sample pack out there right now. You know what I'm saying? 2 years. This is a 2-year investment. You know what I'm saying? 2 years. Then people that got him, they're going to say, okay, everything he said about his dogs was accurate. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? This is the best dog I ever had. I don't want to hear that stuff, man.
Yeah.
There'll always be a better dog. Like, if you keep living, there will always be a better dog. Like, everything he said about his dogs, that's the greatest compliment you can give a breeder. That man knows exactly what he's doing with them dogs. That's the greatest compliment you can give a breeder, man. Oh, my dog's the best. My dogs are better than the other people's dogs. I don't want to hear that. It's an old man on the internet right now. It's an old man not on the internet right now. Got better dogs than everybody on the internet. I promise you. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that my dogs are the best, man. They better than everybody else. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life, man. Nah. that boy said they're gonna sit down, stay, bite something, and work hard. Okay, they do all that. I'm winning. That makes me a winner in my book, man. Salute.
Hey, soul in the building. Hey, what's the day? Oh,
The
all right.
13th?
Yeah. You got 5 days, buddy. You know what I'm saying? 5 days, man. The countdown. Tony M. Yes, sir.
Salute, son.
Yeah. No, man, but yeah,
Hey man, hold up, bro. Soul Power, big brother Soul in the building, man. Sloopy dog.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You got 5 days to this B-Day, man.
Oh yeah, man. For sure, bro. For sure.
Yeah, man. So, do you think it's a difference in socializing a dog that you really are gearing towards that work?
It depends, man. Like I said, man. Okay, people think protection work is cookie cutter, man. That's like there's nothing cookie cutter in dogs and people. If your idea of protection is just keep people out from around my house and bark when somebody outside, then you got a protection dog, bro.
Yeah.
What are you like? How do you need your assets protected? Everybody don't buy ADT.
What's the difference between a protection dog and a guard dog?
Okay, a guard dog is gonna guard an object or an area. They're gonna bite you when you come into that proximity. You know, you in the proximity of whatever it is they're set to guard. All right. Protection dog can move with an item. The protection dog can protect your car. You put him in Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of like object guarding. Yeah, but wherever you move that car to, he's gonna do it everywhere. Or like if you're walking down the street and somebody attacks you, he's gonna protect you. Yeah, still asset guarding, but he's moving with a moving asset. A guard, I know guard dogs. If you take them out of their backyard fence, they won't bite.
Yeah,
they won't bite outside their backyard or outside the house. That's a guarding.
Yeah,
they're trained to protect.
They're very territorial.
Yeah, it's a territorial. It's more of a territory guarding than I'm protecting what I love. You know.
So, I'm all right, Dre.
What's up?
Are old yellow dogs protection dogs?
No, man.
But
man.
Okay. Are old yellow dogs hunting dogs?
Nope, they pets that hunt. And I'm gonna tell you why. They were raised to be my dogs. Everything I read about them or everything I learned about dogs, man, I learned from watching other people's dogs. What I like, man. Reading the books, man. And what I realized overall is a good American Pit Bull Terrier would be a great pet based on everything it says. Willing to please, zest for life, loves people, don't hurt kids. Okay. Yeah. So those things were at the foremost of my thought process when I was trying to create an old yellow line. Then I was okay. What things do I want to add that are already in the breed? Okay, I want to add a dog that would bite excited. I want to add a dog that would work vigorously at everything, you know, and show tenacity, show willingness to work. And so I added those things in there. But at the end of the day, man, like I don't make enough money or do enough stuff in life to need what they call an executive protection dog. I don't need a dog that's gonna jump out of a helicopter into the second story of a building and go get somebody. I don't need that. And nobody I deal with needs that. Because if they did, they wouldn't be dealing with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's pets. They are pets. They can do other things. They're pets that can be fun. It's just like having your kids. Like my son play basketball. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no NBA player, but he can play basketball. I can go out and have a good game of basketball with my son. My dog
understands the game.
Understands the game.
He be breaking your ankles.
Yeah. No smoke. That boy don't. I put breaking your ankles down. No, man.
Yeah.
Nah, honestly, bro, like
I need footage.
You ain't gonna get that. You won't get that. You won't get.
Oh man.
He be down there dunking on dad like, all right, don't tell nobody about this. What you want? Some goddamn Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out Calypso, man. I was getting at, basically the dogs can do the work, They're pet based but can do the work.
Yeah. And
so,
I'm not gonna lie, like my ego, this is part where the ego comes at. I love beating people who call their dogs working dogs for my pet dogs, man. It feels good, bro. It feels good, man. Like, cause to them, that's their life. You know what I'm saying?
What Drake say?
Like, what's up?
Yeah, what Drake say? Drake say you just got whooped by a singing.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that feels good, man. Because it's like, once again, it goes back to that 20-year question. Okay, you've been in these dogs for 20 years. You've been breeding working dogs for 20 years, and it's a guy that can come out with pet quality animals. Down in my pedigree says pet quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got to come out with pet quality animals and compete with you, bro. Like, bro, your program is trash. Your program is doo, bro.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I was just thinking, man, what if your son crossed you up so bad you showed up to the chat on crutches?
Okay, y'all roasted. So,
I wasn't roasting. It was just.
And then he walked past. Look, and then he walked past the camera like, "Hey, Dad, you want a Snickers or something, bro? You hungry?"
Look, so talking about something. That's what really happened to Dre ACL. His son crossed. Okay, let me listen to your statement. Y'all hush.
We're gonna leave you alone, man.
Let me say, Dre, around what size range would you say a dog needs to be to be most effective? Honestly, man, anything over 40 pounds, man. So for a dog to be considered dangerous, anything over 40 pounds is considered dangerous enough to inflict serious harm, and that's in any breed. That's why I don't know that's why I don't know why it's breed-specific legislation for anything. Any dog over 40 pounds can seriously harm an adult and kill a child. Any dog.
Yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. Any dog whose natural size range is 40 pounds. I've seen dogs that like Feist and Pekingese that were 40 pounds, but they were obese. That's not a 40-pound dog that's gonna hurt somebody. But a dog who is naturally within their breed standard to be over 40 pounds can cause and inflict serious harm to the person.
Hey, Dre.
Man, we over time, man. We gotta catch up to Toyo.
Yeah. All right, let me y'all make y'all rounds, man. We're gonna say our prayer.
Yeah, man, you know what it is. It's your boy Big A, man. We got that digital dog show coming up at the end of the week. And we got that I'm not at the end of the week, excuse me. Let me correct that. End of the month is at the end of the month, and we're going to be airing it on the first weekend of June. It'll be the first Saturday of every month we air that digital dog show. But at the end of the day, at the end of the week, we got the dog of the week. We already got entries, man. If y'all want to go check out who's in there, man, you can go to Shogun Unlimited on Facebook. They in there. But check that out. We got cash prizes going on, and what MKM say my boy has rolled me up, and I wanted crutches. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. We got what else we got? We got 3 free t-shirt giveaways on that day, plus the t-shirt giveaway for the dog of the month, and all entries that win the dog of the week will be entered for dog of the month.
Oh yeah, let me shout out. RBG is in here and MKM. Both of y'all t-shirts have been sent to production, man. So
yeah,
I'll be sending y'all tracking numbers whenever I get y'all tracking numbers, man. But salute.
Yeah, and I gotta send a salute to Apache Kennels, man. Salute to your real one, man. But yes, sir. That's it for me, Drake.
Dickie Foster came through with a one piece, man. Salute, bro.
Hey, salute.
Yeah, man. Thank you, brother Dickie, man. We appreciate that. But let me get y'all with this prayer and get y'all out of here, man. Those y'all who pray, you're welcome to stay. And if not, you know what I'm saying, you can go ahead and head over to the cookout, man. Go support my brother Big Toyo. We appreciate all the love and support. And for the Neo Dog Man chant, you already know how it go. I say for the love of the dogs, and then you reply for the love of the game. And then we get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dogs.
For the love
of the game. Peace.
Peace.